The Light Within, an inspirational story. In a small, peaceful village nestled between lush green hills lived a kind-hearted boy named Aidan. Every morning, Aidan would wake up to the sound of birds singing and the gentle rustle of leaves. His days were filled with simple joys, like playing with his friends, helping his parents with the farm, and exploring the beautiful countryside. Life in the village was serene and harmonious, and Aidan felt safe and happy in his familiar surroundings. But one summer, something changed. A severe drought struck the village, causing crops to wither and streams to dry up. The once lush fields turned brown and barren, and the villagers grew anxious and worried. Without water, their livelihoods were at risk, and the future seemed bleak. One evening, as Aidan sat by the dry riverbed, he overheard the village elders discussing their dire situation. "We need to find the source of the water," one of them said. "But the journey is dangerous and uncertain." Aidan felt a tug in his heart, a call to help his village. But fear and doubt clouded his mind. Aidan thought about his friends and family, and how much he loved the village. He wanted to help, but he felt small and powerless. "What can I do?" he wondered. "I'm just a boy. How can I make a difference?" The thought of leaving his home and venturing into the unknown frightened him. He decided it was better to stay safe and hope that someone else would solve the problem. But deep down, a small voice kept urging him to take action, to be brave and find a way to help his village. One day, as Aidan walked through the village, he met an old monk named Master Lee. The monk had traveled from a distant monastery and was known for his wisdom and compassion. Seeing the worry on Aidan's face, Master Lee approached him. "Young one, why do you look so troubled?" he asked gently. Aidan poured out his heart, telling the monk about the drought and his fear of not being able to help. Master Lee listened carefully and then said, "Aidan, true strength comes from within. The power to change the world around you starts with changing the world inside you." He taught Aidan about the power of meditation, mindfulness, and inner strength. With Master Lee's guidance, Aidan began to see that he was not as powerless as he had thought. Encouraged by Master Lee's wisdom, Aidan decided it was time to take action. Early one morning, before the sun had fully risen, he packed a small bag with some food, water, and a few essential items. With a deep breath, he left his home and headed towards the distant mountains, where he believed the source of the village's water lay hidden. As he walked away from the familiar comforts of his village, a mix of fear and determination filled his heart. He knew there was no turning back now. He had to face the unknown. Aidan's journey was far from easy. He faced scorching heat and biting cold, and his path was often blocked by dense forests and rocky terrain. But along the way, he also found unexpected allies. He met a wise owl who guided him through the dark woods, a friendly deer who showed him hidden paths, and a group of travelers who shared their food and stories, boosting his morale. However, Aidan also encountered challenges that tested his courage. He had to fend off wild animals, navigate treacherous cliffs, and overcome his own growing doubts and fears. After many days of arduous travel, Aidan finally reached the base of a towering mountain. He knew that the source of the village's water must be somewhere within this mountain. As he climbed higher, he discovered a narrow, hidden entrance to a dark cave. Aidan's heart pounded with a mix of hope and anxiety. This was the moment of truth. He had come so far, but the final challenge lay ahead. Taking a deep breath, he stepped into the cave, his mind focused on finding the solution for his village. Inside the cave, darkness enveloped Aidan, and he could hear the eerie echoes of dripping water. As he ventured deeper, he encountered his greatest test yet. The cave seemed to come alive with shadows and whispers, playing tricks on his mind. His deepest fears and doubts resurfaced, making him question his strength and purpose. But Aiden remembered Master Li's teachings. He sat down, closed his eyes, and meditated. Slowly, the fear began to dissipate, and he felt a calmness wash over him. In that moment of stillness, he realized that the cave's shadows were just manifestations of his own inner fears. With renewed determination, Aiden rose and continued his search. At the heart of the cave, he discovered a hidden underground spring, crystal clear and pure. He knew this was the answer he had been seeking. Triumphant, Aiden carefully collected water from the underground spring. He marveled at its purity and the gentle, life-giving energy it seemed to radiate. With the water in hand, Aiden felt a surge of confidence and purpose. He had not only found the solution to the drought, but also discovered the strength within himself. He realized that the true reward was not just the water, but the inner transformation he had undergone during his journey. Aiden began his journey back to the village, his steps lighter and his heart filled with hope. The path that had once seemed so daunting now felt manageable. He retraced his steps, guided by the memories of the allies and experiences that had helped him along the way. As he descended the mountain and crossed the forests, he felt a growing anticipation. He couldn't wait to share the good news with his family and friends. When Aiden finally arrived at his village, the sight of him brought immediate relief and joy to the villagers. He shared the water from the spring, and as they drank, they felt a renewed sense of hope and vitality. But Aiden's transformation went beyond just bringing water. He began to teach the villagers what he had learned from Master Li about inner strength and meditation. The village, once plagued by despair, started to thrive again, not only because of the physical water, but because of the newfound resilience and positivity within each person. Aiden's journey had come full circle. He had left as a hesitant boy and returned as a wise young man. He gathered the villagers and shared the most important lesson he had learned. The world outside is but a manifestation of the world inside. This wisdom resonated deeply with everyone. They realized that by cultivating inner peace and strength, they could overcome any external challenges. Aiden's story of courage and transformation became a beacon of inspiration, reminding everyone that the light within can guide them through the darkest times. And so, the village flourished, both in spirit and in prosperity, thanks to the light that Aiden had found within himself and shared with others. And so, Aiden's journey teaches us a profound lesson. The greatest challenges we face are often reflections of the battles within us. When we confront our fears, doubts, and insecurities, we unlock a powerful potential that can transform not only our lives, but also the world around us. Remember, just like Aiden, each of us carries a light within, a light that can guide us through the darkest times, ignite hope, and inspire change. As you go about your day, take a moment to look inward. Embrace the strength and wisdom that lie within you. Believe in your ability to overcome obstacles, no matter how insurmountable they may seem. The world outside is indeed a manifestation of the world inside. Cultivate a positive, resilient mindset and watch how it changes your reality. Thank you for joining me on this journey with Aiden. If you enjoyed this story and feel inspired, I invite you to explore more tales of inspiration and triumph available on my YouTube channel. Together, let's continue to find the light within and share it with the world. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to stay updated with new stories. See you there!